So I will start.
Yes. Okay, Yazoo.
Okay.
So, as you will see, we are going to do negotiations again today, and I want to tell you the aims of our lesson. So, we are going to discuss techniques and the preparations for negotiations. We're going to examine the differences between positions and interests. We're going to learn some useful phrases for starting your opening position and then practice. We're going to practice it and give each other feedback. See what we can do. Okay.
Okay.
Now I just want to read to you a little introduction about negotiations, and it says, the key to successful negotiation is preparation and research. This means finding out exactly what you want from the negotiation and why you want it. Without this information, you will not be able to make informed decisions during the negotiation. You need to have a plan for each variable and also a more general understanding of what overall outcome would be acceptable to you and what would happen if you walked away without reaching a deal. The negotiation will also be much more likely to result in a win-win situation if you both focus on your underlying interests rather than simply your positions. Okay, so that's just to get us started. Now I want to ask you, what way do you think is negotiation like mind mapping?
Mind mapping?
Do you know what mind mapping is?
I don't know.
Mind mapping, we use it a lot in school. It's when you have an idea of what you want, then you write it down on the paper, and then around this idea you've got different branches coming out, and then you've got different ideas of how you're going to achieve the main goal that you want.
Oh.
Yes, so how do you think that could be similar to negotiations?
How to say? The mind mapping and negotiation. How to explain? Negotiation is like a process is similar, I think, because the purpose of the negotiation is to reach the point that both sides can agree, and during negotiations we are trying to find the way to resolve the problem. And mind mapping is similar. We are trying to write it down and trying to find the solution way. So that is, I think, familiar point.
Very good. And tell me, Yazoo, what can you do to prepare for a negotiation?
Prepare the at least before starting the negotiation. I think I try to remember what the purpose of that this negotiation, and what's the target of the negotiation.
Yes.
And also I studied how to say the negotiator, the coming to front of me, and I try to understand their the status of themselves.
Good.
That's 3 points, I think. Yeah.
Very good. So I see that you are remembering a lot from the last two negotiation lessons which we had, which is very good. And then the last question. How honest should you be with the other person about what you really want?
Sorry?
How honest should you be with the other person about what you really want?